you doing? It's good to be home. Thanks for coming. Hello. Home sweet home. Go ahead. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Linda, and I'm from Surrey, BC. And what's your best message that you have given out throughout your music?
I don't think we really try to put forth a deep message with our music, other than just to put out pretty songs, good music, a positive music that makes people, when they're sitting in their cars, makes them want to sing along. But we don't really try to put out a message with our music, other than just have a good time and enjoy life.
Some things that we do get from fans, though, is like maybe a death in the family or a hard time in life that they had to get through, and they couldn't have done it without listening to the music and stuff like that. That to us is like, that's the most, if there would be any categorizing of a message that we would give is to just help people. And if you can use our music through trying times in life and to get through those milestones, then so be it. That's great.
That's the best compliment we could ever get.
My name's Christiane, and I came here from Maryland. And
oh, wow. Thanks.
My question is for you, Kevin. I was watching the Canada fan. The same thing that you did when you were in Canada, and one of the questions for all of you was about tattoos. And I was just curious, you didn't say anything about yours. I was just wondering what it's of and where it's at.
Mine is like, it was my first tattoo, so I didn't want to get something big and huge.
Come on.
In case I didn't like it, so it's in a place that you can't really see unless, like, what? But it means it's Japanese writing, and it means music and pleasure, and it's like right on my pelvic bone, right there.
In that
Thank you.
My pelvic bone.
Why'd you show?
Hi, my name's Amanda. I'm from Orlando. I wanted to ask y'all, out of all the places in the world you've been and the people you saw, what is the most inspiring thing a fan has ever done or said to you?
What Brian was saying earlier about when people tell us that, we've helped them by listening to our music through trying times and stuff like that. It's stuff like that means a lot to us,
Once in Barcelona, a girl had given me her first communion cross. She was like 23 years old, but she had been saving it since she was like 6 years old, and she wanted me to have it. Wow. And so I got my mom and my sister down, and she presented it to me. She didn't speak much English, so I was trying to use as much Spanish as I could to understand. It was really touching.
I'm Melissa, and I'm from Nova Scotia. And I was just wondering, what is your favorite song in general?
I know what Howie's is.
I don't even know what it is. I was going to say Unchained Melody.
Come on, man. Get creative.
Yep. That's the school I sang here in my high school at Edgewater High School. So I started my little fan base.
What about everyone else?
Wow. For me, I would say I've got one old and one that's kind of recent. The older song would be Don't Cry, Ma. Would be Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler, because I sang that to my mom in a talent show. I don't even know how old I was, probably 10, 11. And now, something recent, I'd say a song called 6-8-12 on the new Brian McKnight album. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it hits every part of me, mentally, emotionally, everything. It's great.
Everything I do it for you, Bryan Adams. That was
Canadian.
That was a great song.
But yeah.
I had some time to think. Thanks, appreciate it. It'd probably be "You Got a Friend" by James Taylor, and probably now I don't say this egotistically at all, because I'm very proud of The Perfect Fan, just because it's for my mom, and I think hopefully it'll be one of those sustaining songs that you'll hear, you know, on the elevator music and stuff later in life, but and because it came directly from the heart. So even if I didn't have anything to do with that song, I would still love it just because of what my mom means to me. So that'd be it.
I have like 3.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Bryan Adams, Heaven, the song Heaven. The song, this is funny, but Jimmy Buffett. And it's called He Went to Paris. A song called He Went to Paris.
It's not.
And,
you got fans to the left. No, I'm sorry.
And there's a song called Love Song by The Cure.
I wanted to know, when you first started singing, what was your biggest challenge?
Getting over the fear, of getting up in front of people.
Yep.
Just making sure that you don't forget
'Cause
the
I
words.
can sing in the shower all day, but
I would say not to forget the words, because that's happened to us a couple times. It happened to me on this tour. I forgot the words and no one else comes close, and I just mumbled something on stage. I don't even know what it was.
It's like you sing the words, you sing it so many times over and over again, and then you start thinking about it, and then
you psych yourself
then when you
out.
start thinking about it and thinking, well, oh gosh, I hope I don't forget this, then it starts happening.
You just psych yourself
and then you
out.
start forgetting stuff.
I remember the first
That's
time I
hard.
sang was my sister used to get me to sing at St. James Church right down here, and they used to have a youth group, and I was only like around 4 years old. She used to bring me along, and I couldn't really even see what the words were on the sheet music. I was so little, and I used to just like make up words.
Watermelon, watermelon.
So it's not very unusual these days for celebrities and different media personalities to run for or announce that they are running for different political offices. Is that, Kevin, you said your music does not have a message. Perhaps personally you do. Maybe someday way down the road, would any of you have those aspirations?
I think we were in Knoxville. Were we in Knoxville, Nick, when it said Nick for president?
No, man. That's the worst thing this country could do, man.
It's
I
funny.
moved to Puerto Rico.
We've seen signs like that. Like I've seen signs. It was this picture of me, somebody had drawn in a tie and a suit, and it said Kevin for president. But I don't know. There's traveling around the world and all over the U.S. I mean, I see things that are happening in our world and in our communities that really bother me, and like environmental things, and just there's a lot of things that I sit up in my hotel room at night while I'm watching CNN, and just be like, wow, man, why can't they do it this way and stuff? So I don't know.
We try to help as much as we can.
But we try to help in other ways and stuff. And
I like the fact that because of what we do and because of who we are, we can touch such a younger audience and touch people our age to try to do things and change things. And it's like, I feel like you don't even need to be in the political side to do good things and do charitable organizations or do things to help the community or to help this world in any way. I mean, we're doing it now, and we're just 5 guys that sing. So, it's just a good thing that we can do it any way that we can to help.
Thanks. You do a lot, and we all appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.